Hey guys, I'm Dr. Alexis Stevens, a board certified dermatologist with a background in cosmetic chemistry. And today we are talking about how to reapply sunscreen or how to easily reapply sunscreen. We all know the importance of applying sunscreen, your SPF 30 plus, depending on what you're doing with light. But the truth is that you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours in order for it to continue to be effective. That is not so easy to do, especially if you're wearing makeup. I'm going to show you some really easy steps that's going to allow you to keep yourself protected from the sun, but also keep your face looking flawless. This is super important because anyone fighting pigmentation, the aging process, and of course, preventing themselves from getting skin cancer needs to be able to easily reapply sunscreen. But how can you do this throughout the day when you're on the go or if you're wearing makeup? I've got a few suggestions that will make this process much easier for you. First things first, if you are using a chemical sunscreen, remember that you've actually got to apply that 30 minutes before you leave the house in order for that film to set place so that it can protect you adequately from the sun. I think that's something that a lot of people forget. You don't want to just put it on and go. It actually needs to set on the skin for 30 minutes before it is truly effective. If you're using a mineral sunscreen, you actually can put it on and immediately go. So that is the difference between the chemical and the mineral sunscreen before that 2-hour time window starts to set in. All right, so now it's been 2 hours and you need to reapply your sunscreen, but you're on the go or you're wearing makeup. What can you do? My first suggestion would be to actually use a sunscreen powder. Now, every single suggestion that I'm going to have for you is truly a sunscreen and not a makeup with a sunscreen. That is a very big differentiating factor because when it is a sunscreen, it actually still has to go through the FDA regulations to make sure that it is truly a sunscreen and has a true protective factor in there. So you can apply a sunscreen powder when you're on the go. The beauty of this is that it's super easy, it's super small, and it's compact so that you can apply it. And you know what else is actually pretty mattifying. So if you're someone that finds yourself oily, and in the summer, a lot of us are more oily than we normally are, using a brush or powder is going to help you keep it moving and keep it beautiful, but keep it protected. I'll make sure to link some descriptions down below of different powders that I think are excellent choices. All right, so what else can you do? Well, there's actually a compact sunscreen that you can use. This one is by Sunbetter, and it's an advanced mineral protection. You will notice that all of the options that I currently have at my house are mineral-based sunscreens, and that is because that is my preference. I just choose to wear a mineral sunscreen over chemical. It is a personal preference of mine. As many of you know, I actually have very young children and have been nursing, so I just kind of got out of the habit of using chemical sunscreens for that reason. So this is a mineral-based compact powder, and the reason that this is good is because it's also very small. You could use it on the go. It won't mess up your makeup. It has a very good protection factor in there. It's by a very reputable company, and there's many of them. So this one's really cute, and you can even make sure that you're still cute while using it. The next option I have for you is actually to just use your traditional sunscreen. Of course, if you could just reapply this every 2 hours, you probably wouldn't have clicked on this video. So if you find it difficult to use your traditional sunscreen, try using it with a beauty blender. You can actually just put it on with a beauty blender almost like it's a foundation, and that will help it to blend in with your makeup without messing things up. Another option for you would be using a spray. So the sunscreen sprays, and this one is by Kate Somerville. This is actually a chemical sunscreen. I will link some others down in the description below, but this is something that you can use while on the go very easily. Keep it moving. It's almost like a setting spray. And the last option I have here is by Sunbetter again. This is their mineral stick, and it is water resistant. This is very easy. It's a little stick that you could just put on your face. Again, small, compact, can even carry that one in your pocket. All right, so those are the suggestions that I have just so that you can quickly have some options on reapplying your sunscreen. Let's try and make things easier so that you can remember to reapply it. Protection is really important. So hopefully you found these great options so that you can easily reapply your sunscreen while you are on the go. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I would absolutely love to have you join the family. We do weekly videos. I give you skin tips and tricks, and the advice given will always be be evidence-based and backed by science. And until next time, be well.